How's it going, guys? It's Friday, August 30th, and I got you this week's freshwater video just in time for Labor Day weekend. Let's get right into it. I say let's start small this week with the ever adorable bumblebee gobies. I love these guys to death. We got a whole bunch of them in right now. This is pretty much almost an adult. They're a super tiny, really awesome little goby species, full of personality. It's just one of the best little nano fish there is. I absolutely love bumblebee gobies, and of course hanging out there with them, what I think is personally the coolest of all the earth eater cichlids, which is the GFA, the daemon cichlid. I actually don't think it's Satanoperca now. It's no longer GFA, Satanoperca daemon. Probably not the easiest name to say without it written in front of me, but I love them to death. They're my favorite earth eater cichlid, so happy to start with them this week as well. Another really awesome pair of fish to start out with this week are these absolutely electric blue tiger parrot cichlids. I'm telling you, it's not just the lights in here. These things really are this blue. They are gorgeous. Absolutely wonderful group of them this time. And hanging out there with them, this really awesome catfish. I love these wide mouth cats. Really awesome. They've got that cool, like, marble countertop color going, and they got that big old head. It's almost like if you wanted a tiny shovel-nosed catfish. Like, you couldn't commit to the fact that shovel-noses get 5 feet, but you still want a catfish with the same vibes. Wide-mouth cats are the way to go. Really cool fish. Labor Day weekend's one of those holidays well known for fireworks, and while I don't necessarily have fireworks cichlids, I do have fire mouth cichlids. I feel like that gets points. Yeah, tons of really cool fire mouth cichlids in right now. Absolutely gorgeous fish that just only get prettier as they mature. Especially those males, they get that beautiful orange throat. Absolutely awesome cichlids. Nice middle-sized one. They don't get massive. Ooh, man, that one's really coloring up. Wow, look at that one. For one that young, that's impressively colored. He's probably going to be gorgeous as an adult. But yeah, super cool. Absolutely love firemouth cichlids. They're one of the first fish I ever owned as a kid. And to this day, I've not lost a passion for them. They're absolutely amazing. Next up this week is the absolutely gorgeous hillstream loaches that we have in right now. Tons of these guys, lots of them in a wide range of sizes. Got some smaller guys and some quite big guys. We have the striped, the marbled, all sorts of really nice ones in right now. See a kind of difference in some of the colors there. Really, really awesome. And of course, hanging out there with them, a bunch of beautiful little sparkling gouramis. These guys are pretty much full size. Is about as big as they're gonna get. That one back there especially, that is about as big as he's gonna get. Really awesome, tiny little dwarf gourami species. The cool pleco we got in this week is this absolutely beautiful broken line royal pleco that gives them this unique, almost like trident pattern up the sides instead of the usual stripes of the royal pleco. Really, really awesome. And of course, hanging on there with them, those gorgeous apistogrammas and some really, really cool pearl gouramis. Ooh, that's a male for sure. Nice male there. That's the female there. Hey, you know, you wanted a pair of pearl gouramis, there you go. Actually, I think it might just be one male and 3 females. That's funny. But yeah, super cool stuff. Love to see it. Speaking of some cool gouramis, also got a whole bunch of these beautiful blue gouramis in right now. Hanging out in here. And hanging out in there with them are some awesome Apistogramma cockatoides. One of the cooler Apistogramma species. Oh, and another large female pearl gourami there as well. So lots and lots of cool stuff. A really pretty individual there. You love to see it. Quite a handful of really cool fish and invertebrates in this tank, so you have to bear with me while we hang out here for a minute. Starting with the really cool zigzag eel hanging around the bottom of the filter there. Hanging out there with them, the big, beautiful vampire shrimp. You can see them using those fans to filter feed. Really, really cool feeding action. Hanging out on the bottom there with those two are the gorgeous red sailfin cories, as well as a handful of some ram's horn snails. And continuing on from there, big, beautiful crown-tailed betta. Couple of really gorgeous wild pencil fish. There's a male and female there. Couple of beautiful little licorice gouramis, and finally to wrap us up, some blue-eye forkfin rainbows. One of the coolest little nanofish there is. Moving right along to another tank with a handful of really cool fish. Starting us off with these absolutely gorgeous blue emperor tetras, which are probably one of my favorite tetras of all. I absolutely love emperor tetras. That big, bold black stripe, and as they mature, you can see it on that guy there. They get that beautiful powder blue to them. Absolutely awesome tetra species. Hanging on there with them, the beautiful little marble hatchets. Absolutely love these guys too. Such a unique color and really unique body shape. Absolutely awesome. And finally, hanging on there with them as well are the little Pseudonymous petricola, or the dwarf petricola catfish. These are the tiniest of all the Pseudonymous species. So really, really cool micro catfish that do well in a wide range of environments and are great for cleaning up the bottom without getting, you know, too big like a lot of catfish do. Absolutely awesome stuff. Getting into the last few tanks of the week here, we have the beautiful golden rabbit snail that I unfortunately spooked a little bit when I approached. And I promise you, he was just crawling around a moment ago. And hanging out here with him, a whole bunch of beautiful pandacories. And on top of that, hanging out there with him is probably one of my favorite species of pleco, which is the clown plecos. Clown plecos to me are amazing. They stay small, they're really good at eating algae, and they're pretty. They've got a really cool black and yellow stripe pattern to them. All in all, great workhorse plecos for smaller tanks. Absolutely love them. See another one back there. Another really cool invertebrate we have in right now are these gorgeous orange David eye shrimp. Now they're really, really cool, tiny freshwater shrimp species that just have these bright neon, like pumpkin spice color to them. Just in time for fall. Ignore the fact that it is August. Just in time for fall. Really, really awesome. Absolutely love them. I'm a huge fan of neocardinia shrimps. That's well known, so these nice neon orange and yellow ones are a great addition. And of course, hanging out with them, speaking of speaking of micro, we've also got the ever lovable scarlet batis. Got a handful of these guys in right now. Some absolutely beautiful ones, especially this guy. I really like this guy. So lots of gorgeous batis and shrimp and cool little dudes. I figured I'd keep the ball rolling on the cool little dudes section and round out the week with a couple more cool little dudes and one really big cool guy. So, starting us out, these little red dudes here you see are beautiful ember tetras. And hanging out there with them, these tiny little micro guys are the awesome little chili rasboras. Absolutely love them. One of the tiniest fish commonly kept in the trade. Really awesome, super micro fish. And hanging out there with them, whole bunch of, you know I love them, neocardinia shrimp. This time it's the cherry shrimps. Absolutely beautiful. And finally, for our final fish of the week, right on cue, we've got the big high-fin banded loach. Really awesome, really unique loach species to round us out for the week. How cool is that? And one more look at all the little guys. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for this week's video. I have still tons of stuff I never got to this week, but gotta save some stuff to encourage you to come in and check it out for this Labor Day weekend. But until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and any of our newer local customers looking for anything cool or interesting, like the Chinese high-fin loach, feel free to email us at exoticaquatic.com. We'd love to see and get in for you. Until next time.